Today's special is Memphis Soul Stew. We sell so much of this, people wonder what we put in it. We're gonna tell you right now. Give me about a half a teacup of bass. Now I need a pound of fatback drums.
Hey, Jim Vinyl Community, Memphis Vinyl Jose here. Hey, Jim Vinyl Community, Memphis Vinyl Jim, and of course the missus.
Hey, y'all.
So we've been talking about doing a video of our spoken words. You know, it's very important to me, you know, along with the philosophy collection, you know, basically a long time ago, many moons ago, did those couple of years of law school and kind of got into philosophy. So, you know, I have philosophy, history, and religious books. But also when we started collecting vinyl, I picked up some spoken word here and there. So I've been talking about showing them. I want to get this stuff to the new house.
Okay.
So here they are.
Okay.
This might be a long video. Just cut right here if you're not interested.
Okay.
Sir Winston Churchill.
All right.
It's on Capitol. It says that it's 6 of his greatest speeches from the World War II era.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Clayton Tyler's Down Home. You know, just a country philosopher, you know. So, from Tupelo, Mississippi.
I'm a Tupelo.
The Seventh Sense from Mississippi. Interesting, this guy. This is a good one, but it says, Mr. Mundy is available at the drop of a chicken leg to speak at lady nights, banquets, church-centered affairs, and throughout the Deep South. Consolidated life insurance.
Okay.
Billy Graham Crusades. You know, Billy Graham, we recently lost him. What a wonderful preacher he was.
Mm-hmm.
This is on
Word.
Word. So you have Billy Graham in the house. So Billy Graham.
Okay.
There's quite a few of these sprinkled throughout. They were Businessmen Record Club. Sell Yourself Rich.
Yeah.
Worthington Hipple. You see him from time to time.
Okay.
So Martin Luther King for you. The Voice of Greatness.
Yeah.
Here's some Malcolm X. The Last Message.
All right.
Malcolm X.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there anything in the center? Oh no, there is nothing in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, he says any one-time dope peddler, pimp, hustler, and convict who lacked formal education tells it like it is. You should listen.
Tell it like it is.
Some more MLK.
Oh.
This
Tribute
is the one
to
on
MLK,
chess.
huh?
Man of Love. I might have shown this one before.
Oh, yeah.
That's on Buddha. The Great March to Freedom. Detroit, June 23rd, 1963. On Gordy. This is the old Gordy label. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Old Motown label. That's a nice one, isn't it? Great March to Freedom. Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's nice. Wow. 1963.
At Zion Hill. And Funtown is on this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, man. That is Funtown. Eartha Kitt's tribute in word and song to
MLK.
God Bless the Child's on that.
Oh, it's like that.
King Holiday. How to Study and Why.
I've listened to that one a couple times.
The Undefeated, narrated by Norman Vincent Peale.
Oh, yeah.
Love his books. This talks about some of the greatest minds ever to live, you know, from Teddy Roosevelt to Einstein to Disney to Charles Goodyear to the Wright brothers to Eleanor Roosevelt to Jesus Christ. Norman Vincent Peale.
Nice.
Adlai Stevenson, his wit, his wisdom, his eloquence, his voice. He was in Nixon's era, wasn't he? Yeah. Ambassador Ambassador Adlai Stevenson. Orson Welles, the begetting of the president. And it come to pass that FDR begat Truman, and Truman begat Ike, and Ike begat JFK, and so forth and on. Orson Welles. Some more of the Businessmen's Record Club. Keys to Successful Selling.
Okay.
Dr. Seagard. Nothing happens until somebody sells something. Arthur Motley. Principle number 2, you must believe. Principle number 1, you must know why. Principle number 3, you must be professional. Can't sell anything without being professional about it.
Yeah, sure.
The assassination of a president, the 4 Black Days in November 1963 when we lost JFK to assassination. You know, you see the one of Kennedy's face a lot, almost everywhere.
Yeah.
But I've only ever seen this the one time. This one I love. It's from the 23rd Psalm, Charles Allen on Word. Great sermon series. He preaches about eternal life in the 23rd Psalm. Eddie Nicholson, folks ain't a living no more. And this is the rocking chair philosopher. Daddy's tobacco can. After milking time. Grandma's tea cookies. Stop being poor. Face the naked truth. John Anderson. I had nothing left but the will to live. Then I promised if I could find the key to life and happiness, I wouldn't stop until I fixed it so anyone could have it and understand it. Here's volume 1 of that promise. The Lord delivered and he said, I'll share it if you do.
That's awesome.
I like this guy. Hartzell Wilson. Says here, the World of the Uncommon Man rated the best speaker in America for 3 consecutive years. Dr. Hartzell Wilson of Denver, Colorado. If you'll give me a man that's lost in his work, I'll give you a man that has found his future. Winning over worry, the keys to have, you can win over worry.
Yeah, I've listened to that one.
Jack Exum out of Nashville. Keys to happy living. We've listened to that one together.
Yeah.
Have the keys to giving up worry.
Yeah.
Spiro Agnew speaks out on radicalism, Vietnam War critics, protesters, malcontents, and both the Republican and Democratic parties. He was, of course, vice president under Nixon. Bobby Kennedy and Friends, Boston Soul.
Speaks of rubber soul.
Yeah. This is Desperado. I just love it.
It's got a poster in the
Go
front.
placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence, as far as possible without surrender, etc. You can go look it up, but this is the
Poster?
Yeah. This was actually a top 40 hit, believe it or not, in the 70s. You know? But first time I ever heard it, mother told me what it was. It means those things most needed are to be desired. The Desperado. Those things most needed are to be desired. Vision, friends, beauty, happiness, nature, courage. And it's just a wonderful little poem.
Nice.
This one I love. Now you can discover power for your purpose, The Secrets of Leadership. I have also the book that goes with Denby Brandon, right? All this stuff predates The Secret, but most of it just coming from Matthew anyway.
Yeah.
So the secret to
Nothing new
the
under the
secret is
sun.
that there's nothing new under the sun.
Ecclesiastes, right?
To be a salesman, Zig Ziglar.
Oh, Zig.
Time and Its New Dimensions, Bill Gove, America's #1 salesman. They all say they're #1 salesman in America, right?
Yeah.
Charles T. Harris, The Message.
Well, somebody called you that.
From right here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not The Secret, but The Message.
Yeah.
A Day to Remember, October 16th, 1966. This was a papal visit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where at?
This was the shrine of the Polish American American, yeah. Year of Poland. In God's country. Yeah.
Cool.
The state funeral of Sir Winston Churchill. St. Paul's Cathedral in London, January the 30th, 1965. This is his funeral, his state funeral. Yep.
He's kind of mad on the cover there.
I've never seen that elsewhere. Oh, Henry's The Gift of the Magi. You know The Gift of the Magi? Gift of the Magi was basically like...
a what thing?
I think, yeah, something like that. Gift of the Magi. I haven't played this in a while. Oh, Henry's Gift to the Magi. Wasn't it something about her combs and his pocket watch or something like that?
Oh.
Is that what that is?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Where she sold the pocket watch, or she sold the combs for the pocket.
Hair.
Yeah, for the pocket
he bought
watch.
For the pocket watch. He sold the pocket watch for.
Yeah.
I'm mixing that. I think that is what. Oh, Henry wrote that, but this is The Gift of the Magi.
Okay. I'll listen to that one tonight. A nighttime story.
Sophocles. Okay, speaking of philosophy.
Okay.
Sophocles wrote a lot of philosophy, and one of the things he wrote was Oedipus Rex.
Oh.
So Oedipus, famously loved his mother, right?
Oh, Oedipus complex.
Oedipus complex. The story of Oedipus Rex.
Okay.
Overcoming objections.
Oh, I remember listening to this one.
This was about Singer. If you sold Singers back in the 50s.
Yeah, they give you some education, didn't
They
they?
give you some education so you can get past those objections of which they tell you what to say on.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't sew.
Sure.
Guess what? You can sew too.
It'll save you millions of dollars. Get yourself a sewing machine.
This is my story. James Robinson.
Oh.
This was great, by the way. A young man's battle with hatred, bitterness, and deep inferiority complex and insecurity, and how he found victory in Jesus.
Oh, nice.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my song.
Praising my
Some more of those. Capitalizing on sewing machine rental inquiries. If somebody rented one, they need to buy one. That was
I didn't know you
just
rented
too
them.
funny.
Okay.
The Voices of the 20th Century, narrated by Henry Fonda.
Wow.
John Paul II in Ireland.
All right.
The historic visit of His Holiness. What a beautiful, beautiful
Scepter?
scepter that is.
Crucifix?
Crucifix scepter. Okay, so I think that, and I don't know if it's here or not, but this comes in a 12-inch as well.
Yeah.
What
You
a
got a couple of
wonderful,
those.
wonderful one. The Strangest Secret. What a wonderful, just wonderful. Your job, regardless of what it may be, holds within it the key to success and abundance. Earl Nightingale. That's the 10-inch.
You showed that one.
Zig Ziglar's The 11 Keys to Closing the Sale.
Yep. Didn't you already say that one? Yeah.
Hartzell Wilson. Another Hartzell Wilson. They call him dynamic because he is.
Yeah.
Okay, some
Yeah,
more of the
that is.
Businessman Record Club. Nothing happens until somebody sells something.
You already
See
showed that one.
over there. I guess that's got to go
You already-
with the doubles.
Yep.
Zen Kaufman presents Masters of Marketing. I thought I pulled out the doubles. There were 3 other ones. How to Sell Better. Ed J. Haggerty.
Okay.
And this one also comes with some steps. Use your eyes, use your ears, use your mouth, and practice. The commercial up here from right here in Memphis, Sounds of Freedom.
Oh.
Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, Patrick Henry's Liberty or Death, Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death, right?
Sure.
George Washington's first inaugural address, that was read by Ed Begley. Vincent Price reading Henry Clay's on the War of 1812. Carl Sandburg's reading The House Divided, Abraham Lincoln. There's some really good stuff here.
Cool.
Sounds of Freedom. Some Christian Bible stories. The Birth of Christ and the Good Samaritan. Beautiful.
That reminds me of Little William Jones.
He's the son of one of our elders. He's a cute little guy we go to church with. Noah and the Ark and the Story of Joseph.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'd like to have all of these, but there, you know,
We
there's
got
like 1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on the back of this, and I think I
We
have
got
2.
1 and 8. I mean 1 and 7. So
2 and 8, right?
Number 1 and number 7. That's what I'm saying.
There you go, number 1 and number 7. So you knew there were 7 before you even looked at the back, right?
Yeah.
Charles Lofton reading from the Bible, the Garden of Eden on Decca.
Huh.
This has got David and Goliath, Noah's Ark, Garden of Eden. Sir Laurence Olivier, speaking Robert Louis Stevenson's The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's awesome. Man is Not Alone, Senator Everett McKinley Dirksen. The Presidency, actual speeches by the presidents. Roosevelt, FDR, Eisenhower, JFK, Johnson, Truman. That's pretty awesome. Spiritual Highway by David Berber. We've shown these two from right here in Memphis. Spiritual Outreach Society.
Yeah.
Baptist minister and he was said to be clairvoyant, and he just had, you know, knowledge of life. And he also speaks to you. Christian clairvoyant. This one I just love is the Martin Luther King, shown this, I think, but
Picture disc.
picture disc.
I do like that one.
To do what to do until the psychiatrist comes.
This is funny.
You've
I like
always
that
liked
one.
that one. Welcome to the LBJ Ranch.
All right. That's a double too.
Sell yourself rich.
This
We
one's
saw
a
that
double.
one,
Uh-huh. Hipple, yeah.
Oh, this is one. Didn't see that. It's Your Future. What about it? Glenn Massman. Have a number of those, huh?
Yeah.
Hippelman, Hammer Home the Difference.
That's a hipple.
Same guy, right?
Yeah.
And the Hot Button Salesman, Jack Lacey. Lacey Sales Institute.
Oh, okay.
Still continues. We have
Sure.
a number of these, huh?
Yeah.
The Holy Bible, the Old and New Testament by the Statler Brothers.
What, they read it to you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
6 Presidents Speak, a profile of the presidency. Again, with the FDR, the Truman, the Eisenhower, the Kennedy, the Johnson.
Okay.
And this one has Nixon. By Ford, believe it or not.
Go forward. Yeah, I see it on the back.
It's a Columbia Special product, but it was produced by the Ford Company. The Lord is My Shepherd. Sir Laurence Olivier reading excerpts from the Psalms on Phillips.
That's nice.
And there's a lot of Psalms.
Love the
that
Psalms, yeah.
he focuses
What's
on.
the longest one? 169? Is it
He
on?
did say that. Pastor said that today.
Yeah.
Pope Paul VI.
Ooh.
This is his mission visit to America, October 1965. Billy Graham on Word. God's
that's good.
Delinquent, the climax of history. Some Robert Frost poems.
Oh, it's Two Roads Diverge in Yellowwood.
Yes.
I had to memorize that in high school. So.
Yes. 20th Century Great Men of God, Christian Love.
Right.
Drugs won't get it, people will.
Okay.
Gellerman on Motivation, Dialogues with Manny Kay.
I don't know that one.
Sir Laurence Olivier, he does a lot with the Bible, huh?
Yeah. With music from that?
Jonah, Psalms 150, Samson and Delilah, Psalms 23rd, the Ten Commandments, and the Adam and Eve creation story. And of course, Billy Graham says what a great... And I just love this. God and Adam touching out the hands.
Sure.
Edward
I'll
R.
see that in
Murrow,
person one day.
I can hear it now. The actual voices of Churchill, Dewey, etc.
Okay.
I can hear it now. Almost done here.
Okay.
Almost done. Almost done.
Almost.
Let's get all of them here.
Almost.
The Beatitudes from Matthew.
Cool.
I just love the Beatitudes.
Mm-hmm.
The inspirational message will afford the listener new insight and understanding of Matthew 5, 1 through 9. The greatest man to ever live gives probably arguably the greatest sermon of all time, the Beatitudes. Cadet Life. This is Army Air Force Academy.
Okay.
Words of Faith from Famous People.
Huh. Like who?
Like Norman Vincent Peale.
Okay.
Like Mrs. Norman Vincent Peale.
What's written on the back? There's like a signature.
I think that was somebody who wrote
Oh, which ones they liked?
which ones they liked.
Okay.
New World Money System, the NWO. This is where all that comes from.
Oh. Oh.
The new system. Ooh.
Maybe I need to get educated on that one.
Well, here it is. When was this written? When was this made? Probably the early 60s, if not the late 50s or something like that. And it still hasn't happened, right?
Yeah.
But you never know.
Whoa.
You never know. The Beginning of God by Paul Dowling.
All right.
In the beginning, you know. The Voice of FDR, The Presidential Years. This was a great one. Found this at that judge's house.
Okay.
Actual speeches of FDR and John Kennedy. Langston Hughes, The Best of Simple, and Simple's Uncle Sam, read by Ozzie Davis.
Huh.
Love Ozzie Davis. And Ruby Dee was
Oh, Langston Hughes.
his wife. I Love America, Jerry Falwell.
Okay.
I do not like Jerry Falwell, but oh well.
You love America, so it's okay.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Oh, I like that one.
And actually do have the book. I have a lot of Napoleon Hills. And look who it's narrated by.
Oh, okay.
Earl Nightingale.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the books come from W. Clement Stone. So, and speaking of Earl Nightingale and how I told you,
there's the 12
there's
inch.
a 12 inch.
Okay. Oh, this one's good.
Dare to Be Great, Glenn Turner.
That one's good. I like that one.
And then, of course, if you can better your best, also by Glenn Turner.
Okay,
and,
let me do that.
Biscuit Fleas and Pump Handles, Zig Ziglar, and he's actually signed that one.
Okay.
Of course, can't go wrong with Helga Braun's The Prophet.
Ooh.
Love that. And it's a great book, too. Here's another message, Back to God by Jerry Falwell.
All right.
People in My Neighborhood.
I like
stuff.
that. Tell you about the mailman. Tell you about...
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The Great Campaign.
That song
Errors.
goes, these are the people in my neighborhood. in my neighborhood. I like that.
The Great Love Chapter of the Bible.
Okay. What chapter is that?
It's got to be Matthew, right?
Nah, 2 Corinthians.
Yeah, it doesn't say. And this is sealed, too. We haven't popped this open since we got this from that Judge's collection.
Huh.
You're saying Corinthians?
Uh-huh.
The greatest of these is love?
Yeah.
Mount Carmel Baptist Church, Dr. Moses Black Pastor, sermon is God's newspaper, from right here in Memphis, Tennessee. This is really a great sermon, by the way.
I haven't heard that one.
And
Goodness,
Mr. Pat Robertson, who, famously of the 700 Club.
Okay.
I love Pat. I mean, a lot of people give him a hard time like they give my man Jim Baker a hard time. Frankly, Pat's great, and Jim served his time whether or not he deserved to, but I'll put it this way. My prayer for you is that you know the Lord. Mm-hmm. And, man, that's probably a long video.
Yeah.
So that's my spoken word collection.
Okay.
And until next time, we'll be grooving in the bluff. Peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.
Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself.
You are a child.
Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. However humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself.
You are a child.
You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful. Strive to be happy.
You are